I just walked out of a tire shop, $120 poorer, because I paid for something that's already 78% free in the air around us. They told me nitrogen would save me money on gas, make my tires last thousands of miles longer, and that it's the same premium technology NASCAR teams and Boeing use on their aircraft. But after testing it for 30 days against regular air, I discovered something the tire shops definitely don't want you to know. Look, I'm the kind of person who questions every upsell at the mechanic. Oil additives, fuel system cleaners, extended warranties. I've heard them all. So when they pitched me nitrogen at $30 per tire, I didn't just take their word for it. I designed a real-world test. 2 tires filled with nitrogen, 2 with regular air. Same car, same brand, same age. 30 days of daily pressure measurements. No bias, just data. First, let me explain what you're actually paying for, because the pitch sounds pretty convincing. Regular air is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and about 1% other gases like argon and carbon dioxide. When you pay for nitrogen-filled tires, they're not adding something magical. They're just removing most of that 21% oxygen and bumping the nitrogen concentration up to 95 to 99%. The science behind it? Nitrogen molecules are slightly larger than oxygen molecules. In theory, they escape through the microscopic pores in your tire rubber more slowly than oxygen does. The promise: more stable tire pressure, better fuel economy, longer tire life, fewer trips to top off your tires. And here's the kicker. They tell you this is the same technology used in Formula One racing, commercial aviation, and heavy mining equipment. If it's good enough for a 747 or a NASCAR Daytona, surely it's good enough for your Honda Civic, right? That's exactly what I thought when I handed over my credit card. So here's exactly how I tested this. Day 1, I filled all 4 tires to exactly 35 psi, 2 with nitrogen, 2 with regular air. I marked which was which, and every single morning at 7 a.m., before driving, before the tires warmed up, I measured the pressure. Same digital gauge, same conditions, same parking spot. I tracked temperature too, because tire pressure naturally fluctuates about 1 psi for every 10-degree change. I wanted clean data. Here's what happened. Week 1, barely any difference. All 4 tires holding steady around 34.8 to 35 psi. Day 15 checkpoint. Air-filled tires were at 34 psi. Nitrogen tires were at 34.5 psi. Half a pound difference after 2 weeks. Day 30, final results. The air-filled tires dropped to 33.8 psi. The nitrogen-filled tires were at 34.4 psi. That's a difference of 0.6 psi over 30 days. Now, extrapolate that over a full year, and you're looking at about 2 to 2.5 psi difference, which, by the way, almost perfectly matches what Consumer Reports found when they tested 31 pairs of tires over 12 months. Their air tires lost 3.5 psi. Nitrogen lost 2.2 psi. So yes, nitrogen absolutely works. It does hold pressure better. But here's where things get interesting. Let's talk about what this actually means for your wallet, because that's what they're really selling you on. The EPA states that for every 1 psi your tires are underinflated, you lose about 0.3% in fuel economy. Doesn't sound like much, but let's run the numbers for the average driver. Say you drive 15,000 miles per year. Your car gets 30 miles per gallon. Gas costs $4 per gallon. That's 500 gallons of gas annually, which comes out to $2,000 in fuel costs. If you're 1 psi low for an entire year, you lose 0.3% of that, which equals $6. Now, nitrogen might keep you about 1 psi higher than regular air over the course of a year. So theoretically, you'd save that $6 in gas. But you just paid $120 up front for nitrogen. That means you'd need to keep those same tires for 20 years to break even on fuel savings alone. And here's the part they conveniently forget to mention. Every time you need to top off your nitrogen, which you will, because even nitrogen leaks, you have to go back to the tire shop and pay $5 to $7 per tire. Meanwhile, free air compressors are at literally every gas station. Okay, but what about the claim that nitrogen makes your tires last longer? The argument goes like this. Regular air contains moisture. That water vapor gets inside your tire, and over time, it causes the rubber to oxidize and break down from the inside out, what they call tire rot. Nitrogen is completely dry, so no moisture, no rot, longer tire life. Sounds logical, right? Here's the problem. Tires don't fail from the inside. They fail from the outside. UV radiation from the sun, ozone exposure, heat cycles, road chemicals. Those are what destroy tire rubber. The moisture inside your tire is basically irrelevant compared to what's attacking it from the outside. Plus, most modern air compressors at professional tire shops have built-in dryers. The air you're getting isn't full of moisture anyway. Now, there are studies claiming nitrogen can extend tire life by 48%, even 86% in some cases. But here's the fine print. Those studies are on commercial trucks, heavy mining equipment, and vehicles operating in extreme conditions, massive loads, extreme heat, constant use. Your daily driver going to Target? Not the same ballpark. Most passenger car tires get replaced because the tread wears out, not because they rotted. You're hitting 40,000 miles and needing new rubber long before internal moisture becomes an issue. Here's what really bothers me about this whole thing, and it's not just the upfront cost. When you buy nitrogen, you're essentially subscribing to a service. You can't just roll up to the free air pump at 7-Eleven anymore. Well, you can, but then you're mixing regular air with your nitrogen, which dilutes the concentration back down and defeats the entire purpose. So now you're locked into going back to that tire shop every time you need air. And they know it. Some shops even try to upsell you on nitrogen refills during routine pressure checks, even when your tires are perfectly fine, because they see you as recurring revenue. I found a thread on Reddit where a guy with nitrogen tires said every time he went in for a free pressure check, they'd try to charge him for a nitrogen top-off, even when his tires were at the correct PSI. That's the business model. The initial sale is almost pure profit. Nitrogen costs them pennies to produce, but the real money is in keeping you coming back. Now, before you think I'm saying nitrogen is a complete scam, I'm not. There are legitimate use cases for it. Nitrogen absolutely makes sense if you're 1. A professional race car driver where tire pressure consistency affects lap times and tire temperatures can swing 50+ degrees during a race. 2. Flying a commercial aircraft where tires experience massive temperature changes, from -60 degrees at altitude to scorching hot on runway landings, multiple times per day. 3. Operating heavy mining or construction equipment in brutal environments with extreme loads and heat. Notice what all of those have in common. None of them are your Tuesday morning commute to work. For 99% of drivers, nitrogen solves a problem you don't actually have. So what should you do instead? It's honestly so simple, it almost feels boring. Buy a quality digital tire pressure gauge for about $20 to $25. Check your tires once a month. It takes literally 3 minutes. If they're low, use the free air at any gas station. That's it. That's the whole strategy. Do this consistently, and you'll get every single benefit that nitrogen promises. Proper tire pressure for optimal fuel economy. Even tire wear for maximum tread life. Safer handling and braking. Zero recurring costs. And here's the best part. That $120 you would have spent on nitrogen, put toward higher quality tires instead. Better rubber compound, improved tread design, stronger sidewalls. That'll make an actual noticeable difference in safety, handling, and longevity. Or invest in a portable air compressor for your garage. Now you can check and fill your tires in your driveway whenever you want, in any weather, without driving anywhere. So here's my final verdict after 30 days of testing. Does nitrogen work? Yes. Technically, scientifically, measurably, it does hold pressure slightly better than regular air. Is it worth $120? Absolutely not. Not even close. The benefits are so marginal for everyday drivers that you'll never recoup your investment. You're paying for a solution to a problem that barely exists, and then you're locked into a system that costs you more time and money long term. Nitrogen in tires isn't a scam in the traditional sense. It does what it claims. But it's one of the automotive industry's most successful upsells because it sounds high-tech and logical, even though the real-world benefit for your sedan or SUV is essentially zero. The tire shop wants you to buy it because it's almost pure profit for them. They're not trying to scam you. They're trying to run a business. But you don't have to be the customer who falls for it. Save your money. Use regular air. Check your pressure monthly. And when they pitch you nitrogen during your next tire rotation, you'll know exactly what to say. If you've been sold nitrogen for your tires, drop a comment and tell me what they charge you. I'm curious if $30 per tire is standard or if some places are charging even more. And if this video saved you from spending money on something you don't need, hit that like button and subscribe because I test this stuff so you don't have to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.